everyone.
Hi.
We are back with DisKovery with a K. I'm Kathleen.
My name is Ilse.
We're back with a new episode. And this time we're going
girl power.
Yes. And I love this group, but they had to grow in myself, because I was like, I don't like bubblegum, but I like that bubblegum. So it took me a while. Not for real.
I mean, you like a couple of Red Velvet songs though as well.
Yeah, but I'm more into the velvet side of Red Velvet.
Oh, same. But I still dig a couple of their bubblegum.
I can't cope. I just can't cope. I'm just not a person who like bubblegum. Okay.
Mm.
But the group from today
It's Twice.
It's Twice.
Woo. It only took us a couple of seasons, but we made it.
They are icons of this stage.
They are dubbed the nation's girl group, so
yeah. Twice is big, like big.
Even like international.
Oh, they are absolutely
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, if you even get just like a little bit into K-pop, you're gonna know at least 3 Twice songs.
100%. You know what is funny? That their songs are so catchy. I was
so catchy.
I was in this market. I was in the Asian market, I think, and I was getting probably some drink, whatever. And I was with a friend of mine that has no knowledge of K-pop. Okay, this dude is like, yeah, whatever. They're beautiful. That's it. That's it for him. Fair enough, And then they were playing Signal in the in the shop, and then I was like, jam into it, because how not to do that?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, that song is so good.
Appreciates
like, that yes. And then he kept singing the hook of the song for a couple of days, and I found that the power of Twice.
With most of their title tracks,
they're so catchy.
They are so catchy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Even if you just hear it once, the chorus is going to be stuck in your head for the next 3 days.
100%.
Guaranteed.
100%.
It's bonkers when you think about it.
It's smart. Like, so smart. So smart.
Do you want to know why they're called Twice?
Yes, tell me. Hit me with the facts.
That's a nice little segue there. So, the name Twice comes from the group will touch people's hearts twice.
Okay.
Once through the ears and once again through the eyes. So they're not just good to listen to, they're also nice to look at. Yeah. Objectifying in my opinion, but okay.
In one of the variety shows they did years ago, I think they were fairly new.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was Weekly Idol. And then the presenter was like, yeah, this girl group is beautiful girl after beautiful girl. They're talented and they're also all visuals. And I think that's the way they were marketed.
How is it not every girl group ever, though?
I don't know. Ask them. I don't know.
They're also pretty. Like
they are. That's what they're idols, in fairness. Idols are beautiful and talented. But they were presented that way. And I was like, interesting. Back then, I didn't really think too much about it. But you're right, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's
continue before we go into like philosophical chats. They are under JYP.
Yes.
They currently have 9 members.
Yeah.
Well, they've always had 9 members. They were formed in a survival show, 16. We'll go a little bit more into depth about that later.
Yeah.
They debuted in 2015.
Yeah.
So they're almost, I think they're 7 years.
Yes.
They think they're all going to renew.
They renewed already.
They renewed already?
I think so. Like, I think that they had because I know this because of Twitter. I don't really follow into, like, a lot of K-pop news related. Don't ask me why, I just don't follow it. And then, apparently, a term change in their contracts. Apparently, they were allowed to date, because before they had a ban on dating. And then they were allowed to date now. And that, like, Twitter was... having a moment with that. It's like all the memes that came out of that moment, they were hilarious. Awesome. So that's how I know, because probably the contract terms changed because they renewed the contract. I suppose that's how it works. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But the contract changed, so they must have renewed, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their fandom name is called Once.
Yes.
And the name comes from, if you love us even once, we will repay your love with twice of our love.
Cute! That is adorable.
It's a bit much, but I do like the name
Marketing people.
They smart. They smart.
I think that JYP changed their model to manage idols, and the first group
was Twice.
Yeah. They experimented with this new system with Twice, and it worked so well. So well.
It makes sense if you have groups that are so big that they have their own management.
It makes total sense. Yeah. Especially if you're managing like 9 people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was so smart what they did. So smart.
I think within the like first 2 years of their existence, they had like 10 CFs, like commercial activities, that brought in over 1.8 billion.
Oh, really?
Korean won.
I think that there's the song that made them really, really, but because they were well known because of the Survivor show. But Cheer Up, that song blew them up. Like, it was insane. It's like, I remember that year. Before it was awesome.
If you just say the words cheer up, I'm already like...
And you're already dancing the little choreo, It was...
I'm telling you, their songs are too catchy.
They are. Cheer Up is still above people. You play that song and I'm going to dance it.
Anyone who's been in K-pop for a while, if you play that song, they'll be like,
Yeah, but the choreo is so easy. The song is so catchy. Such a good song.
I think it became like a whole meme as well.
100%. 100%. It took me a while to understand that they were saying cheer up,
Yeah, I had to look at the actual lyrics to understand that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
because it sounds like chirrup, like a bird. Like chirp, chirp.
For me, it sounded like shut up.
Why would it be like... I'd be like, shut up, baby. Shut up, baby. It's like, okay, they don't want messages.
No, that was the first time I listened to it, and I was like... So imagine me, this was years ago, probably 2016. And then they were like, cheer up, baby. And I was like, and then with the first season, I was like, why are they saying to shut up? Who are they trying to shut up? Yeah, it was cheer up. Just me. I was, keep in mind that I wasn't the gym people. Yeah. So I was like, doing my cardio while listening to cheer up.
I mean, it's a good song to run to.
100%.
It has a nice beat. Let's talk about their survival show. Yes. Traumatizing.
Oh my god. I watched clips of it, and 16 was such a tough show. And I feel like it was so rough for them. It was horrible.
They were being fat shamed.
Yes. I
like crazy.
Jihyo had such a rough time with that. Like, this girl, Jihyo, I think she was in JYP for like years. She was like...
She was a trainee for 10 years before she debuted.
So she was a kid whenever she entered JYP. And she's an amazing singer. And then, the pressure she put a bit of kilos on. The normal thing. I mean, you're a teenager. Yeah. Your body changes. And the amount of stuff she had to go through because of that. But the thing is that it wasn't even their man, as in JYP. It wasn't even him. It was the people surrounding them, as in people that they were there at the photo shoot. And that made me feel like so uncomfortable watching it. I was like, that is so tough. Yeah. So tough. Yeah. However, I think that it's interesting to know where the group comes from. And if you're into reality shows just like me, I mean, keep in mind that it's old times. I don't think that will be right now.
Old times. It was like 5 years ago.
Exactly. But the industry has changed so much.
Thank God.
So I don't think that you could be that direct with them on camera. Maybe off camera you're able to, but on camera, especially with
I think off camera that still happens.
Probably off camera, but on camera you will have, because the reception that K-pop has internationally is so big that will not go well with everyone.
Nope. So originally the show was created to create a girl group for 7 members.
Yeah.
As we said, they ended up with 9. So basically what happened at the end, JYP was like, let's just add Tsuyu, who was the audience's pick. And let's add Momo because he felt like they needed Momo's performance skills.
Momo was full of the audience. Can I just say that? She was eliminated. And then JYP was like, this group cannot be complete without Momo. And it was such an emotional moment. I mean, tears, people. Everyone was like, Momo! And everyone hugged her. It was so emotional.
It kind of makes sense, though, because usually groups are an uneven number.
Yeah. So
it works better for the choreo.
Yeah.
So if they ended up at 7, then they added Tsuyu, so they had 8 members. It's better to add another one. So you have a nice little, point choreo.
And also they had really good dynamics. Like Momo was part of the Japanese line. The Japanese line was well known with the show as well.
Yeah.
The dynamics were there. So I think it was a very smart audition.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think no one is complaining. Especially because Momo is huge.
Momo is an amazing dancer. That's an understatement.
Incredible.
She is incredible. Okay.
And Suyu is just very, very cute.
She's got a really nice voice tone. It's very sweet. And I like that. Also, she's stunning.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
So Twice debuted with a song like Ooh Ah.
A bop.
And that was the zombie music video with Bangchan from Stray Kids. It was just too cute. And it earned them Best New Female Artist Award at the 2015 M.E.A.L Asian Music Awards. Which, I mean...
Impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive, especially when you debut in October in 2015.
Yeah.
And then you already have an award in the same year.
They would already know because of the reality. So that's the smart movement whenever you form a group from a survival show.
You build a fandom through the participation. Yeah, it's the same like what happened with Island, for example.
Basically. Yeah.
The song, like we mentioned, that really blew them up was Cheer Up. And it even peaked at number 3 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart.
Cheer Up, Ebba, people. And that's an understatement.
Consider it's their first comeback.
Yeah.
And you get number 3 on Billboard.
The power.
Girl, hello. Impressive.
100%.
It also gave them their first music bank, music show win.
Oh, really? That year was such a good year. I think at the end of the year, they performed in the M.E.A.L Awards and they performed Cheer Up. Amazing.
Yeah, they won Song of the Year for both M.E.A.L Music Awards and the Asian Music Awards.
The performances that year were awesome. Also, back then, they had a very cute, beautiful concept that I love the fact that they mature with their music. And I found that amazing because for how long can you pull off that concept, especially if you have a group that is growing as well in age.
Yeah. I think it was from Fancy that they started being a bit more mature, I guess.
I suppose. But
Fancy. What?
Yeah, I think it was from Fancy probably. Maybe they had the song before Fancy actually. The one where they were this the theme park. What's the name? Anyway, we'll go into that later, I suppose. Yeah, I think it was a comeback before. But anyway, whenever they were kind of cute, but not the overload of cuteness that you had in TT or
just
Signal.
TT.
Yes.
We're gonna get copyrighted. I'll just, stop talking. Let's go do a little intro for each member.
Yes.
And then we can go into Why You Should Stand, their essential songs, which was incredibly hard.
Tell me about it.
Oh my God. Okay. So let's start with the leader, Jihyo, 97-liner. She's the leader and main vocal. She was a trainee for 10 years. And interesting fact is that she was voted leader by the members and not assigned the role by JYP.
Yeah, but it makes total sense.
It does, considering she has the most seniority in the trainee system.
And I think she helped a lot of the other members as well whenever they were trainees. So it makes a lot of sense. She was a good guide for the members. So
I think to be a good leader, you have to be emotionally quite mature.
Yeah, it was interesting because even whenever she was going through the rough time in the survival show, she would keep her straight face and she would be like, "Okay, I'll work on that. Keep it."
That is so hard to do, especially as a child.
100%. Yeah, I mean, well, she was 17, probably, or 18.
Still a child.
It is. Yeah, she was a child. So yeah.
Let's go to Nayeon. Well, I don't know if we should mention that she was dating Kang Daniel and they broke up.
No, not really. Not relevant.
So we're not mentioning that. Next member is Nayeon. She's a 95-liner. She's the lead vocalist, lead dancer, and the center.
Yeah.
And the way she entered the trainee system is quite funny because she was a child. No, so she entered a child model contest. She got cast by JYP. Her mom initially refused, so she could have been a trainee for far longer.
Yeah.
But then a couple of years later, she secretly entered a JYP open audition and she passed,
Oh.
and that's how she eventually got in the trainee system.
Yeah, she's so pretty, and also I love that she's so adorable. I think they call her like the fake magnet.
Do they? I can't speak to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think they do because she looks like a lot younger than her age, and she also behaves that way. But I think it's part of her full concept. She's so pretty as well.
I think it's good that the mom was like, let's wait a couple more years.
It was very smart, yeah. Let your child be a child for a while.
Exactly. It's a bit, it feels very young to be a trainee, really. Let's go to the next member.
Yep.
Jonghyun, 96 liner, lead vocalist. And this girl, talented. She auditioned for both SM and JYP.
Yeah.
Passed both auditions.
Oh, wow.
So she had her pick.
Yeah.
And then she eventually ended up choosing JYP. Just, imagine twice without Jonghyun, really.
No, impossible. You just can't imagine twice with without one of them members. It's impossible. It doesn't work. Yeah.
I feel like they're very wholesome and very well balanced.
They are because they're all very good at one particular thing, or they're all very good at everything as well. And it's just perfect.
I also kind of like their line division, because usually it's quite even.
It depends on the song. You will be surprised at times, but it's normally quite good. Yeah, because I think every single member has also quite a large fan base, if you ask me. They're very popular in Asia, as in very popular.
Yeah.
So I would be very careful with that too. So who's next?
Momo.
Yeah.
She's a 96 liner. She's a Japanese member. Yeah. She's the main dancer, sub-vocalist, and sub-rapper. Oh, they all have so many specific titles. Oh my god. She was scouted after they saw a dance video of her and her sister.
Yep.
Her younger sister also auditioned, but she didn't end up making it. And right now she's dating Heechul from Super Junior.
Good information.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
And I just say everyone saw that ship coming. It's like everyone, we all, including me, I was like, I ship them.
I mean, everyone was making jokes about it, and then they announced it, and I was like,
fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah. Good for you.
It was wholesome. That's everything.
It was like surprise, but not really a surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know what I mean. Let's go to Sana.
Yes.
Sana is a 96 liner. She's also Japanese. She's the sub vocalist, and the way she was scouted, it's like every girl's dream.
Okay.
Because she got scouted while she was shopping with her friends.
Oh, wow.
You know how you have these stories of models getting cast on the street?
Yeah.
It's like that. You're just chilling with your friends, hanging out, and then
they want to
there's
be idol.
Oh, that's actually so creepy. It's here's my business card. Be an idol.
It probably should. She was probably a minor.
I mean, definitely,
yeah. So that would be scary, also amazing. So a lot of mixed feelings there.
If it's a big company, it's amazing. If it's a small, shady company, it's
I don't believe.
You're going to get scammed.
I don't believe. Just hand me big companies and then we'll see.
Let me do a little bit of research first.
Exactly. I think a lot of idols did that actually. A lot of them got scouted and they were like, I don't know who you are. So they did the research and then they decided to reply. Yeah. And that is very smart.
It's very good. Don't just give out your personal information to anyone, guys. Let's go to the next member.
Yes.
M.E.A.L is a 97 liner. She's Japanese American.
Yep.
She was born in Texas. And then her family moved back to Japan when she was a toddler.
Okay.
She's the main dancer and sub-vocalist. She also got cast while shopping. Honestly, I mean, how do you train for that? How do you train to be a scout? You just see a pretty girl and you're like,
the thing is that in the M.E.A.L case, she was a ballerina. Okay. A trained ballerina.
11 years.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
So I believe that agents can see that. Either you're beautiful and they want you to see if you can make it in a group. Or they heard about this person that looks,
That sounds like they were stalking her for a while.
It's not really stalking, but the rumors go around as far as I know. You know, sort of like this person, and it would be like a good addition for the group they're planning or whatever. And that's how they scout, like rumors, you know, and rumors. But M.E.A.L, she's an incredible, incredible dancer. Like, she is so charming. I mean, it's hard to describe. It's like whenever she's doing, in variety shows, she's done a couple of like ballet and dance. And it's just stunning.
Can I also say that she genuinely looks like a sweet person?
Yeah.
Like, let's be besties. Bestie.
Yeah. And I love that she also, I think a part of, you know, she went on hiatus for a couple of months, maybe a year, because of mental health issues. And I really love how that was handled.
Yeah.
As in, the members were super supportive with it. And then that was just, I think might have been one of the first cases of idols being open about the mental issues.
Yeah.
And I felt that was so smart, because Twice is such a big group that can set an example for a smaller group, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Also, in one of the big three companies, so that's a very good precedent to set.
Yeah.
You know, it was a couple of months, and it was good that she took her time to fully, you know, deal with her issues before coming back. So. Yeah,
and it's important. I think she might be one of the first that opened that door, and I think it was good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next member.
DIANE?
Oh, wait. I wasn't finished with M.E.A.L.
Oh, okay.
She joined JYP in 2014, so she only was like a trainee for like a year before they debuted. And she's like the shortest trainee period before debuting.
But she was basically trained before that. 11 years of being a ballerina.
Yeah, but being trained as a ballerina and being trained as an idol.
I think that but
the dance part and like the discipline part, sure.
Yeah.
But like vocal training, like which ballerina gets vocal training?
True.
Like PR training, whatever. Like,
yeah, I suppose, but the ballerina training is tough, like, you know.
Yep. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
Next one is DIANE. She's 98 liner. She's the lead rapper and sub vocalist. And the way that she was scouted was she was performing a solo in a youth dance festival.
Okay.
And that's how she was scouted by JYP. She auditioned for all the three companies, like the big three, JYP, SM, and YG. She got accepted by all of them. And she also ended up signing with JYP. Which, honestly, that's kind of incredible. Like,
with DIANE, the thing with her is that whenever I first started listening to Twice, I found her so beautiful. I think she's stunning. Okay, and not just that, the way that she rapped was kind of cool, as in, I'm a rapper, but you do not expect that from me, so I'm gonna rap. And I was like, yes, sold. Love the concept. You know? So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. She went viral as a teenager because she had like this dance performance in church.
In church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a Christian. She did like this eagle dance. Like, she was very active with her elbows.
Okay.
Honestly, look it up on YouTube. It's still there. Eagle dance DIANE. It is. Mwah. It is so funny. It's like, I love her enthusiasm, but it's still so funny to see. Aww. It's so hilarious and cute.
Okay.
If you need like a boost of serotonin, like, go check that out. It's very cute.
Okay.
All right, next up is CHAYONG. She's a 99 liner. She's a main rapper and sub vocalist.
Yeah.
And she has the iconic line of risky, risky, wiggy, wiggy, this is an emergency.
Yeah.
It's
everyone knows the line. The thing is that many people would know the line, but not the song. They were like, do you know the song that says this line? But they don't know the name of the song.
It's all over TikTok as well.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear the like risky, risky, I'm like, yeah. There's literally a video on YouTube that's like an hour loop, an hour of just the one line. It's
amazing content.
Iconic.
Okay.
Let's go to the last member. The last member is Tsuyu. She's a 99 liner and she's the maknae.
Yeah.
She is from Taiwan. She's the lead dancer, sub-vocalist, and visual. And in 2019, she ranked in first place in like the most beautiful faces of 2019 by T.C. Candler.
Yeah, but she's just beautiful.
The amount of people that you have to beat to be like the number one.
Yeah, that girl has visuals. It's like these little videos. Well, this is me going to weird places in YouTube. I think I saw this video of she going through the airport security, and every single person that were doing the checks were like literally moving along with her, as in checking her out, because that's how strikingly beautiful she is. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Do you think they were checking her because they know that she's from Twice, or just because of her own aura, I guess?
Maybe her own aura. I don't know. Maybe they also... I mean, she's probably traveling with her managers and other people, security, because...
Hopefully.
Please. So, probably because of that, but also because it was strikingly beautiful,
Yeah.
Anyway. So you also... Suyu?
Do you think that's why she was the audience's pick, or just for her character as well?
I actually don't know. I think it was very sweet. Also, she had really good vocal. In the show, she's a good vocalist as well. So, yeah. I think she sang Sway. You know the song Sway by the Pussycat Dolls? I think she sang that song in 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But the thing is that she was like probably 15? Maybe or 16? Very young. And then she was singing that, and it was so good. It was so good. So maybe that's why she was the favorite.
All right. Why should you stand Twice?
Because you have to.
Dot. End of sentence. That's it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. I mean, Twice is such an iconic group. Okay. They have done a bit of everything. Okay. They have like music from like different genres. It's insane.
100%, yeah.
And they're so good.
I like that in their most recent albums, they have quite a bit of writing credits as well, composing credits as well.
Okay.
So they're starting to be more involved with the music making, which I really enjoy. And then also they've just really left a huge footprint on the industry.
100%. And
it's
also
impossible to escape. They're in like other JYP company music videos.
Yeah.
They're like, you could see them in like a GOT7 music video, M.E.A.L music video. So if you look within the company, you're going to spot them here and there.
Yeah.
So enjoy that ride.
They are iconic. Okay. And I just love how fresh they get with every single comeback. I mean, Dance the Night Away was the comeback, okay?
That was the song of the summer.
That was the song. Yeah. It was amazing. Also, you hear Rocking That Tan. You know, I was like, yes, rockets. It needs to be said. Tans are also good.
Of course.
Loved it.
It's just, you can't not stand. That's it.
No.
It's like, even if you're more into like alternative music or
you would at
hip-hop,
least know one song by Twice. It's impossible not to. I mean,
I think it's very easy to be charmed by
Twice. 100%. I'm not into bubblegum, and I was jamming to cheer up people like big time. It's impossible not to. Even with the one that is like a Signal, that music video is bonkers. Okay, with the alien.
So weird. I was rewatching it because I hadn't seen it in a while, and I was like, "What is this music video?"
It's amazing.
Like
it's a ride. It's so awesome.
They suddenly just pass out in the middle of a field out of nowhere, and then they have this like shared hallucination. Like, what?
It's awesome. It's just awesome. It's so crazy that it's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's very charming. Let's go to their essential songs.
Oh, that's a long one. Okay.
Yeah. I did my best.
Yeah. It's hard not to. It's sweet.
Yeah. I took most of their title tracks and then a couple of my personal favorites.
Okay.
That are like B-sides. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Cheer Up, Heart Shaker, What Is Love?
Yeah.
Signal.
Yeah.
Knock Knock.
Yeah.
TT.
Yeah.
Basically, after Yes or Yes, I can see how they would be. I feel like Yes or Yes was the transition phase.
Yes.
And then Fancy was just full-blown girl power.
Yes.
A couple of their like B-sides that I really like are After Moon.
Yeah.
Because it's super soft. Don't Call Me Again, because that is a bop. Bring It Back. And then 2129, because it's also super soft and it's like a ballad moment.
Awesome.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's interesting because you will listen to Twice's. You don't really listen to Twice's B-sides because always their title tracks are like really popular, and no one really takes the time to go in the rest of the discography.
Well, I'm usually reviewing them, so
yeah,
I
we have to.
You're
gonna have to. Yeah. But I think people know more Twice for having these amazing title tracks,
of course, yeah.
Rather than all the sides they have. They're really good vocalists, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think that was more or less it for this episode.
That took a while, people, but it's Twice. They're amazing. They're gonna be
too iconic to not talk about, really.
Exactly. And yeah, that was it for this episode of Discovery with a K. Remember to head to our website, thekmedia.com, for more reviews and a lot more of content. And we'll see you next time with another episode of Discovery with a K. Bye.